you're looking at different weird spots that are not a thing.
For sure.
Like again, here, like you're looking at angles that does not exist. Like you're looking at walls. Like look, you go from the bin to the firebox to the top of stairs. Like there's all of these, like here, like yeah, fair enough. Like he could be running out here towards city, but
I was tired of being really bad at Counter-Strike, so I enlisted the help of PIENIX, a coach who came highly recommended from a friend of mine. The following is a condensed version of my very first coaching session in CSGO, where we went over a demo from one of my recent Mirage T sides. Mirage is a map I typically tend to avoid, so he was able to quickly point out some major issues with my gameplay, including crosshair placement, ineffective UTIL, positioning, and lack of impact. I really enjoyed working with PIENIX and would recommend his services for anyone looking to improve. Check the description for links to his YouTube channel and coaching page. I'm going to be working with him a few more times, so look forward to more coaching content soon. Thanks, and enjoy the VOD.
Let's see the T sides. I mean, looks like your cross replacement is just a bit off here. Like, you want to be like, a simple rule is like you want to keep your crosshair at all times on the next position that the enemy can be in.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Does that make sense?
Here.
Like
I can see myself autopiloting.
Like again, your teammate just ran past this.
Yeah.
And as you can see, you could have covered city here for your teammate, like way quicker.
Mm-hmm.
And again, just like you're looking at different weird spots that are not a thing.
For sure.
Like again, here, like you're looking at angles that does not exist. Like you're looking at walls. Like look, you go from the bin to the firebox to the top of stairs. Like there's all of these, like here, like yeah, fair enough. Like he could be running out here towards city, but okay, this is also like fine. Okay, the way you shoot is like pulling the trigger a bit too quickly, in my opinion.
Definitely.
Okay, here it's fine. I mean, this should be a win, right? I don't see why you're going so far back, unless you have like info here doesn't have a kit. Okay, nice shot here.
I just assumed that he didn't. I feel like at my level, pistol round, the kits are few and far between.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good round for me. Apart from the crosshair placement. And again, like the way you... Like, jumping out mid is fine. But just, like, you guys are doing something that is maybe not the greatest play. 3 Mach 10s and going mid. Like, do you get me?
Yeah.
Like,
long range angles.
Not, yeah. Like, if the guys were, like, throwing one flash and peeking window, all of them, like, you could be destroyed by USPs, to be honest. So, definitely something to consider, like, not doing on higher level. Like, going con is completely fine, though. Because con is like a close range position. Okay, nice shots here. You still have a smoke, right?
I have full util. I don't think I use any of it here.
You can easily like molly. Like this should be the time where you should be mollying. Like default. Definitely not flashing it. The flash does nothing, literally nothing.
Yeah.
And then you're going out with your crosshair in this spot. Well, do you see the problem? Like your main problem is a crosshair placement at the moment and awareness where to like look.
Yeah, I don't know why looking back on this, I remember in the moment thinking I didn't know where that guy was.
Like it doesn't matter if you don't know. You just clear angle by angle and you eliminate angles, and that way you find out where he is. Because a lot of times you will not know where your enemy is, right?
Yeah.
But you just gotta find out. Okay. This round looks like a bit like dragged out too much. Like, in fact, it's not even you. It looks like, I don't know, you're smoking city here, but why are you doing that?
Because we wanted to go A.
Yeah, but was there a call? Like, let's smoke cities, stairs, and and jungle, or no?
Well, there was a call that we wanted to go A. So that was the call, yeah.
But the thing is, like, smoking city, to be honest, is kind of out of meta already. Because the smoke city that you threw, like, this is actually a good smoke, but it gives like a gap here.
And there's a gap,
right?
Yeah.
So it's like really hard to plant defaults, and well, since you're not planting default anyways, like why would you smoke city? You know?
I see.
You can plant here. Like it's way better to smoke jungle and stairs and just molly city or push city, because what you need to know on like after plants on A do you think without city control and without jungle control, is it like easy to hold the site or not as a T?
No, it's really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really easy to retake. So you either need to take like full jungle control, so you have to have this area, or you have to have city. And I think city is easier to take because you just push here, you ask for one flash, boom, you peek, and you have it.
Yes.
Right? So not smoking it off is definitely like a good thing. So try maybe not to smoke it off.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I missed this smoke.
It was supposed to be a window, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you miss it? Actually, yeah, it's very.
I don't know. I feel like I'm so inconsistent with the smoke, and I don't know why I hit it sometimes and why I miss it sometimes.
Well, this is a face-it match, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's super easy smoke. Maybe you weren't pressing. I think you weren't pressing beef long enough, to be honest.
Long enough. Okay.
Yeah, you just need to press it for like a slight moment before you press jump throw, so it like registers the movement towards the right.
Gotcha.
Because otherwise, like, it will throw it as a normal jump throw, and it's fucked. But you're going out solo mid here. Actually throwing some good utility, you're pulling like some rotations towards mid. But the thing is, like, you're solo here, and your teammates are not doing anything.
Yeah, this is my... this
Kind of
is
seems
my,
like-
my thing
yeah.
with playing Mirage, especially in solo queue, is like, I don't know what to do on T side to find impact.
Okay, yeah, I'll break it down to you. But I'm gonna ask you, like, for this whole round, up until this point, have you taken any map control, or have you got an entry?
Nope.
Yeah, no. So you didn't have, like, the map control generally would be if you have connector, window, or maybe like ladder. Like, being here is no map control for you.
Yep.
Plus, you didn't have an entry, so you're basically useless. So the thing that you want to do is either get an entry or get map control. So you need to have some kind of, like, you have to have some kind of plans with a utility to do that. Okay. So either you're gonna go, like, do some things with utility and try to get an entry by yourself, have a solo play, or you wanna have, like, a solo play that will bring you map control. So, for example, you can, let's say, smoke window, molly con, flash mid, and then go like towards con and take con control, like literally peek con and force people off con. So yeah, so definitely after I watch the video, I will show you how to do that, like how to do some solo things that will bring you either an entry or map control.
Sounds good.
What is the situation though where you don't want to either an entry or map control? What would be that situation where you start the round and you don't care if you get map control or a kill? What is that?
The CTs are on like an eco round and you think they're gonna run into you somewhere, you might hold a little back.
Could be, yeah, sure.
Other than that, I don't know. Those things seem pretty important.
Well, when there is a specific strat called.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sure.
So when there is like a specific strat, you don't really care if you're getting a kill or a map control because you're following the strat. So
right. Okay. You're
following the bigger picture, so you don't really care if you have an entry or map control. You know, maybe you're doing some important thing like throwing some kind of utility for your teammate to get map control or to get a kill, right? So these two scenarios are pretty valid. But other than that, you pretty much every single round want to get like either a kill or some map control yourself.
Right.
It's a decent lurk. Okay, good kills. I mean, at this point, you killed like 2 players rotating to con, so you probably should have an idea. The rest of them are CT or jungle. And here you completely like disregard jungle, right? Like completely.
Yeah, it seems
like. Don't know why, but he like.
Oh, this guy kills me here.
Yeah, now you're running into a guy with Mach 10. You're running into him. You're not even peeking him with A. You're literally running W into him, right? So it's super hard to counter strafe W.
Yes.
Have you noticed?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't really counter strafe W. Like, it's super hard. You always want to pick angles with A and D.
Right.
But to pick angles, you first need to be aware of them, right? You can't pick something you're not aware of. So your problem is, first of all, you're not aware of the angle because you're not putting your crosshair there. And because you're not aware, you're not picking it with A and D, you're just running into it. So we gotta work on like awareness of angles. This is a good smoke.
Yeah, so I started throwing this once I missed the top mids, once I missed the window smoke.
Okay, this nade definitely doesn't... Okay, it does like slight damage, but it's not worth to throw it, honestly, to window. There is a way better way of throwing this nade. And again, by the way, you're out mid here. But wait, did you kill this guy?
No, almost.
So again, you're out mid and you didn't take any map control, plus you didn't get an entry.
Right.
So again, you're kind of like not very useful here.
Useless.
I mean, not that useless because you damage the Oper and you force him to switch positions, but still, like, no map control, right?
Yeah.
I mean, right now, yeah, enter dying. That's not good. I think you weren't aware he's gonna pick window here, right?
Yeah, I was just kind of gambling on that.
Okay, so you're still looking at car, right?
Yeah.
Like, the crosshair placement is just not here. Like, it's not good. Like, that's the main thing we need to work on. Oh, smoking top mid again. This flash is pretty useless again. Like, what are you trying to flash here?
Window.
No, no, bro, no way. This is gonna flash window. No way.
Noted.
Bro. I'm gonna show you a flash that can flash window, but this is definitely not flashing window. The molly is fine, actually. I think it's burning the right side as well, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, actually,
Yeah, not really.
you'll leave it out. So you should throw it slightly to the right. Just the same way, but slightly to the right. Now, again, like, you're super slow to take map control, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's already 3 people alive on your team, and this is the time you're trying to take map control. So you're just super slow to try to take it. Like, and again, you're running with W, so most likely you're dying here. I no way you counter survive with S and kill this guy. Okay, you do. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Okay, this is a common mistake. So when you're peeking A, like you're standing in the middle of con, you should be sticking to this side and then getting into jungle and then bench.
Wait, sticking to which side?
To this side where the box is.
Okay.
You see it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Not enough impact as well on the T side, in my opinion. This is way better flash window. Yeah, it's pretty good. You're actually like peeking the angles with AMD. So this is good. And also you're aware of the exact position of the enemies, which is like super good.
Cool.
Okay, definitely don't pick this out like with a molly in your hand.
Yeah, I could have been. I could have been so dead there.
There's no point, right? Like,
Yeah.
Don't need to do that. You're 5v3. You have a good spot. Okay, here your cross replacement doesn't look that bad, to be honest, and that's great. You know that re-smoke, pretty important one. I mean, I would much rather see you have a perfect cross replacement than this one, like utility set, but
Yeah,
it's good that you know it.
I would rather that as well. Unfortunately,
yeah.
Unfortunately, I know way too much.
I mean, it's good to know something
stuff.
at least.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, definitely slightly misunderstand what they're trying to do here.
I was holding for a guy to come up, and then I was like, okay, he's not coming, and now I don't know why I take a nade
but
out.
why did you? Yeah, but my point is like, why did you start holding from here? You don't need to be like holding from here early because they cannot get here. They cannot get into B-ups and 140.
Yeah.
You need to be like holding under now and not caring about B-ups at this exact angle because the guy under can only push you.
Yes.
Then when it becomes like one. Like later in the round, you know, they can maybe push up, but it's very unlikely they're just gonna jump up car and randomly run up B-ups, you know? Super unlikely, especially on this full bias. But yeah, definitely don't throw a flash like that. It's pretty useless, and you wanna always clear under. Like generally, like the utility you throw is sometimes super useless. Generally, like throwing flashes to fake that just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Like, bro, CS is out for 10 years. Like, one flash is not gonna fake anyone out. Like, or not even 10 years. It's like 15 years, right?
Like
Look, how long is it?
About 20? Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna start running to the side because of one flash. Like, come on, let's be real. So, just not gonna work. You got like at least like 2 smokes, maybe like 4 flashes. Maybe that's gonna fake someone out. Okay, definitely the crosshair placement is off. I'm just gonna go on the server and start going through the points, and then I'll show you some things that you can do to practice that crosshair placement. Okay, first of all, playing around this top mid smoke. So you have the top mid smoke, right? You can do many things with it. So what you can do, like you can just come here, throw a flash like this. I mean, you can throw this flash as you're running here. Just throw it. Like go to your molly. Look at these lines. Molly, and then like window, and then run towards short. Like peak con, and then like peak short, and then like obviously like peak con and get into ladder. And that way you can take map control very easily. The other safer way of playing is like you do the top mid smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come over here, the smoke pops. You're flashing. This flash is, by the way, like to flash off anyone like rushing in, right?
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
So you can take out your molly kind of safely. Then you're still mollying it, but you're jumping through, looking at window for a moment, then looking at con, and kind of taking con control and moving up. Just to go with the flow of things, like I want to talk about the way you should position yourself in con. So when you're peeking con towards A, like never be on this side, always be on the right side, because from here...
Oh, sorry.
Cat.
Go ahead. Yes, cat.
Yeah. This is because of cat. Like look how much of... compared to
God.
this.
Yeah.
So when you were here and you started to going here like this or whatever, wherever you were going, I don't remember. Like this is what you did. But what you should have actually done is you should clear this and look, I'm not exposed to cat, and now I'm clearing A from here, right? But
and you're still not exposed to cat. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So bench. So that's actually one of the pathways I'm gonna show you in the maps that you should be practicing. Yeah, when you want a night window, you do it literally the same thing as I did with the molly. You just aim at these lines and you run forward with it.
Okay.
And it's gonna like land a lot deeper.
Cool.
So you do it either through the smoke. Like we had a strat where on the eco, we literally do a top mid smoke and we do 5 nades into window. Now, flashing window from top mid. So basically, this flash is not gonna blind window, bro. Like, look.
Yeah, it's too far.
Like, look at this. Like, first of all, he can see it. And, like, this does nothing. How you want to flash window is either you flash it for your teammates, so you wanna go beyond this bulk, look at one of these like woods, this one actually, and run forward and jump throw. And this is like gonna pop right here, and it's gonna flash the window, like just the window on Edward here, bro. Like if you wanna just hold the abs, like you don't need to be like standing like this. Just tuck yourself in and hold like that. And they would need to jump down, and you're not visible from window. You can hold backside as well, because then they're gonna jump down and you just spray them down, right? You're not visible to short, so just take better positioning. And also, like if you actually want to hold it, just hold an angle like this. You're still like, or maybe like this.
I see.
Way better. Like people need to like clear the angles, and then they need to look like here, you know?
Right.
Like here, exactly. That's where you wanna be. So. Yeah, but that's all the like small tips I had from this match. Cool. The main part is that we need to think and that we need to focus on is like fundamental angle clearing.
Yes.
So the fundamental of like clearing an angle is that you want to peak every single angle with A and D. So if you see like players, like pro players, do something like this when they're clearing angles, look like this. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's something like that I like intellectually. I'm like, yes, and then I watch, and then I watch myself, and I'm like not doing it.
Like this is how I would be moving around the map. Do you see what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not like stepping here. There's no steps here. So the peaks are like short and sweet, I would say. Like you keep it short, you tap the other key, and you're like peaking the angle very fast without making a sound. So it's short enough not to make any sound. So you're releasing shift. So you're shifting up to an angle, releasing shift, then pressing D, stopping with A. Okay, you pick the angle, you shift up, next angle, boom. Shift up, release shift, next angle. Shift up, next angle. Next angle. Or this angle in this case, whatever you choose. Next angle, understand?
Yes.
So the way you want to practice is actually YPRAC maps. I don't know, have you ever tried those?
After this demonstration, PIENIX walked me through YPRAC pre-fire scenarios, and my homework was to play these pre-fire maps for every game and to work on the mid control he showed me. We have another coaching session coming up pretty soon, so make sure you are subscribed for the next video in this new series. Thanks.